Hey guys, so welcome back to today's video. We're going to be chit-chatting all about Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I get really excited to see it every time it comes out, and I just saw that they posted it, and there are also some things in there that I already own that I figured I could give you guys a little bit of information or insight into it if you guys are thinking about picking it up, and maybe help you make a decision whether or not it's something you want to get. So that is what we're going to do today. If you guys want to hear my recommendations and what I plan to buy at the 21 Days of Beauty sale from Ulta, then just keep watching. This does go from March 17th, which is Sunday, and it's going to go until April 6th, which is my birthday, on Saturday. So they're going to throw out a couple of mascaras. The very first one they're going to throw out is the Tarte Camera Lights Lashes Mascara, I think is what it's called. Yes. And I have used it before. I currently don't have it. I do find it to be a good mascara, and especially when a high-end mascara drops down to as low as it's going to be. It retails for $23, but it's going to drop down to $11. So if you could definitely get a high-end mascara for a drugstore price, it's totally time to pick it up. They also are going to have the Lancome Mascara Primer. I've used this many times before. I absolutely love it. If you guys want a really good lash primer, now is the time to dive into it. It retails for $26, but you can get it on sale for $13. It's another really good mascara. Then we move into March 18th, and March 18th is going to be a big day. I have a feeling this is going to sell out pretty quickly, so if you are wanting to get it, I'd kind of set your alarms. Make sure you're at Ulta when the store opens, and it is the Desi and Katie Francation palette, you guys. I was so excited when I saw this, but at the same time, I was kind of mad because I was like, dang it, like, I should have just waited a little bit longer and then I could have got the palette. It is normally retailing for $55, but this time at the sale, you can get it for $27.50. Like, that is so inexpensive. So you're going to get 5 mattes, which are really nice, easy transition color, and then you get 5 metallics. So I just wanted to show you guys the formula. That blue, though, so that there is just the formula with the blue. This is definitely one of those palettes where had I not picked it up when I did, I definitely would get it. So I'm excited about it, especially if you guys haven't picked it up. And then they're also going to have the Teami Detox Mask. Now that one regionally retails for $30, but I believe you can pick it up for $15, it says. So this is what mine looks like. I've used it before. You guys have seen it in my videos. I really do like it. It really does pull everything out. It's a really good detox mask. Definitely check those two out. Then moving into March 19th, they are going to have a Mario Badescu Botanical Scrub, which is going to be $13. And then they're also going to offer the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is a really good all-over kind of a setting powder. I wouldn't necessarily bake with this, but if you're looking for a light dusting of powder to put over your foundation, this is a really good product to have. You guys know how much I love Bare Minerals. I use their powder foundation. I just recently did a video using it, and I absolutely love it. And this stuff is really good as well. You just need a little bit. And this originally retails for $24, and it's going to retail for anywhere between $12 and $13.50. Then let's move into March 20th, which is Wednesday, and I think the big winner is going to be the MAC Paint Pots. They're going to have both Soft Ochre and Painterly available. This is actually one that I think I'm going to go out and get because it's originally $22, but you can get it right now for $11. And I'll tell you right now, if you guys go back into my videos, like not even that long ago, maybe 6 months ago, into the beginning of when I started YouTube, I always talked about MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. I personally like Painterly more than I like Soft Ochre, but I think they both work pretty well. One's a little bit more pink based and one's a little bit more yellow based, I believe. So if you guys are looking for a good base, you definitely need to pick up the MAC Paint Pot. So on March 21st, they have the BECCA primers that will be available. I've tried them before. I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but that's because I felt like they gave a little too much radiance personally for me. So I think if you liked more of that look, you would enjoy it. Then on Friday, March 22nd, they're going to have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. I have not picked that up. I do not own it. When I first saw that it was launching, I was like, I think I want it. And then when it launched, I was like, well, do I really need it? I was trying to be a good consumer. And now that it's on sale, I'm like, if you guys do have that palette, please let me know down below if you like it or you don't like it. This is an eyeshadow palette I am eyeing. They're also going to have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, which I do have. This is simply a primer for a base for your eyeshadows, but I will say it is a really great eyeshadow base. Now this does retail for $24, but you can pick it up for $12 during their sale. Then on March 23rd, which is going to be a big day, I know this is going to sell out because every year that they've done this, I've always missed out on trying to pick mine up. Brow Wiz, they're going to be $10, you guys, $10.50 to be exact. And I can tell you every time I've gone in, I've always been like way too late by like 20 or 30 minutes. Like people grab these things like crazy. And that's the one thing I get a little irritated by, is that I wish there was like a limit, which I don't know if they do them now, but when I went in, there was no limit. And I got a little irritated. I don't know, like I saw somebody holding like 5 or 6 of them and I'm like, come on, like, can I have one? Like the highlight item for me on March 24th that I do want to pick up is going to be the IT Cosmetics brushes. They're going to have 2 IT Cosmetics brushes, number 202 and... Sorry, I'm reading my computer. They're going to have 202 and 225. They are originally going to be $36, but you can get them for $18 a piece. So then you move into Monday. And on Monday, they're actually going to have the Lancome Le Base Pro Primer. This here is a smoothing primer, and it is oil-free. It does originally retail for $42, but you can pick it up for $21. The consistency is very similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, the original one. So if you do like that formula, I do think you'd like this. If you don't, I'd probably stay away from it. It looks bomb when you apply it with like a full coverage foundation, especially the Lancome Teint Idole. I'm probably butchering that, but that is one foundation that this pairs incredible with, and I really like this underneath my Estee Lauder, so this is a good primer. Definitely would recommend it. If you guys have been wanting to try out Oprah highlighters, then on March 26th, this is definitely going to be the day that you want to try it out. They're going to have the Nikkie Tutorials Trio available for purchase, and it's going to be $14.50. Normally retails for $29. You guys know how much I rave about Ofra Cosmetics highlighters. They are probably some of my favorite highlighter formulas out there right now. It's just amazing. I do have 2 highlighters that I'll go ahead and show you guys. I do have one of Nikkie's highlighter. It is her Everglow highlighter, which looks like this. So this is the white shade in this palette, which I just wanted to swatch this one because I feel like there's one in there that's kind of really light, but you guys can see. I would be surprised if the formula on that trio was not good. Every highlighter I've ever touched from Ofra Cosmetic has been amazing. Okay, so on Wednesday, March 27th, they are going to have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is regular $42, and now it's going to be $21. They're also going to have the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Powder Foundation, and it is normally about, I think, $29? Yeah. It's normally $29, but it's going to retail for $14.75. So this is the one I have, and the shade that I'm in is in Golden Medium. I like it as a setting powder, which if you were wanting a more full coverage look to your foundation, this is definitely one to get. I have used this alone and it looks flawless, but I've been using mine just as a normal powder. It's very, very good. You can get anywhere between a medium to full coverage. If you like more of a medium to full coverage compact, I would definitely look into this one. Moving into March 28th, you're going to have the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Creams. If you guys haven't tried those, they've been around for quite some time, but if you haven't tried them, I definitely recommend that you give them a shot. I have like a mini version. Let me show you. I can't find mine. It's probably in my purse or in the car, but I do have some of the minis and they're really good. They have that peppermint to your lips, so they are going to give you that little bit of a tingling sensation. It doesn't burn like some of the other plumpers that I've tried in the past, but it's a really good plumper slash lip gloss, and they do have a variety of colors to choose from. Then we move into Friday, March 29th, and this is another really good palette. I feel like this, like I said, this sale has really great eyeshadow palettes to pick up. They're going to have the Tarte Tartelette Toasted Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I never picked up this palette. I do have the Tartelette and I have the In Bloom palette. And I personally don't plan to pick this up just because I have the In Bloom and I feel like that's enough warm tone palettes for me. And I have a lot of these warm tone colors. It is originally $39 and you can pick it up for under $20, y'all. It's gonna be like $19.50. The person in me that wants to collect eyeshadow palettes is like, I need this palette, I have to have it. But like the realist in me is like, do you really? Like, do you really? And I'm like, no, I don't, but I want it, you know? So I won't be picking it up, but if you guys do get it, I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. Then we move into a Saturday, March 30th, and you're gonna have the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. This stuff is so so freaking bomb. It is originally $17, but you can get it for $8.50. Now, the nice thing about Mario Badescu is I feel like a lot of times at Ulta, you can get a lot of their products on sale. So anytime you can get Mario Badescu products on sale, I definitely recommend trying them out. I do have quite a few of his products. I do not have the drying lotion because I'm using one from another brand that is supposed to be like it, but I still think the Mario Badescu is a little bit better. You just put a Q-tip in it, and then you put it on the active pimple that you have, and it will minimize it like overnight. It's incredible what it will do. Sometimes I do find it stings just a little bit, but it's almost like a gratifying sting because you're like, oh, it's working. And then they're also going to have the Dermablend setting powders. Now, this is actually one that I've been wanting to get my hands on. They are originally $29, but they're going to be $14.50. I have walked by the Dermablend section numerous times in my area, and I'm always like, wow. Like, the photos always are like, oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Like, the coverage and everything on them. So, I've never tried them. If you guys have tried their loose setting powders, please let me know down below what you think. So on March 31st, Urban Decay will have a sale on their eyeshadows and their Moon Dust eyeshadows, which will be anywhere between $10 to $11. On April 1st, they will have the spackle primers and the lip spackle. I have used her primers before. I find them to be really good. I do usually get mine when I buy like a kit of hers. Then we're going to move into Lime Crime Venus palettes. They are going to have their Lime Crime palettes are going to be available for $19, which they are originally $38, which I'll probably pass on. And then they're also going to have the First Aid Beauty Radiance face pads. So then on Thursday, April 4th, we have the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paints and the Gloss Up Lip Paints. I have quite a few of their lip paints. I have the glossy lip paints and I have the matte lip paints. So they're both going to be available on April 4th. They are originally $20, but you can get them for $10. Absolutely love the formula of these, you guys. So I have this one right here called Salty. Really, really pretty. I absolutely love it. And I love the smell, by the way. And then this one, which is one of my favorites. And this one here is called Festival. And this is more of a dusty rose color. The reason I love these is the formula on this. They're very easy. You guys know I have smaller lips and I also have fine lines on my lips. So I don't like anything too drying. And I find a lot of liquid lipsticks tend to be very dehydrating on my lips and they tend to accentuate my dryness on my lips. Today I'm actually wearing the PIXI Beauty liquid lipsticks. And I feel like these both have very similar formulas. This one here is incredible. The shade that I have is called Real Red. These are very similar to the, let's see, the NYX Liquid Suedes. If you guys know, that's some of my favorite formulas from the drugstore. Very similar to those. And what's another one I like? I do like the PIXI Beauty ones. And then there's another one that I really, the Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty is just slightly a little bit drier, but I do like the formula of those. I'm excited about April 5th. They're going to have the Too Faced bronzers, you guys, for $15. I do have my bronzer, which I've had for so long. And I do believe they rechanged the packaging on this. I have the Chocolate Soleil, the dark one. And I definitely plan to pick up another one when that sale happens because I want to get the medium or like the light to medium. They're also going to have the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum, which is going to be $22.50. That is another one that I'm actually really interested to try out. And then the last day, April 6th, which is my birthday, the best day ever, they're going to have the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, you guys. So that is actually one I do plan to pick up. If you guys watched, I think I'm doing an empties. Oh, my empties video, which will be coming probably right after it. I believe it was in there. I don't remember, but I just recently ran out of my superhero mascara and I mentioned that if it was ever on sale, I would go out and get it. So that is one thing I'm going to treat myself to for my birthday. It's a small treat, but I'm going to go get it for me. It is originally $24, but you can pick it up for $12. So I do plan to pick up two, so I have a backup. And then they're also going to have the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery. That is originally $70 or like $73, but you can get it for like $36.50. And then the last thing they're going to have is the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel. And those are originally $24, but you can get them for $12. I do have mine. I have the shade number 5. I do think I want to pick up one more. I think I want to get a shade lighter because this is kind of really dark. And it's almost like too dark that I'm like, I could probably go a shade lighter. There's so many good things going on in this sale that's going to be coming up. I couldn't believe it. I mentioned to you guys, I think last year when I looked at it, I wasn't really sold on anything, so I was like, whatever. And then this year when it came out, I just like was like looking through it, and I like sat up and I was like, oh my goodness, like there's really great things in here. Like I was like, damn. Like the eyeshadow palettes, typically they have eyeshadow palettes that were just like, been there, done that. But then I'm like, they have Tarte, they have Too Faced. They have a bunch of stuff in here that's really good. I'm really glad that they threw in the Brow Wiz because that was one that I was like, I need to get it. And just, again, just a lot of great things to pick up. So let me know down below what you guys plan to pick up. If there's anything that you guys see down below that you guys think you guys really want to get, or if you guys have any recommendations for me on what to try, let me know. And yeah, that's this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button before you guys head out. And I will see you guys all in my next video. If you guys don't know, I upload on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And if you can't get enough of me, because you probably can't, you guys can always follow me on social media at StephsBeauty05 for Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I have Snapchat, but I hardly ever go on it. I know. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later because now I'm just rambling. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.